All right, so far I've talked about two ideas. The importance of developing a mental model, which is an awareness of where your blows and draws and your movement and subsequently what your pitches are, at least referencing a C harmonica, right? The next thing was just the introduction of the home scale. We actually haven't even played our first example as of yet, but that would be your C major scale on your C harmonica, which is equivalent to your A major scale on your A harmonica or D flat major scale on your D flat harmonica. It's still the same blows and draws. The harmonica does the transposing for us, right? So it makes sense that we want to learn our home scale, which just represents what's the next highest or lowest note on your harmonica. As we played our scale, I'm on my A harmonic again. We just played those four holes. 4 blow, 4 draw, 5 blow, 5 draw, 6 blow, 6 draw. Play your 5 draw. What is the next lowest note on your harmonica? Well, it's 5 blow. If you're on 5 blow, what's the next highest note on the harmonica? Well, that's 5 draw. What you're doing is developing an important muscle memory element, or placing into your subconscious mind the ability to play the next highest note or the next lowest note on your harmonica via this movement exercise. What's important about that is that when you are hearing someone play a lick and you're on a hole that you figured out, okay, this is the right hole to be on to get this note they're playing, and you hear it just go up a little bit, you know where up a little bit is on your harmonica. If I'm playing 5 draw, I know that because of my scale, 6 blow is the next highest note on the harmonica. And that's exactly what this is. It's really our ear training. So not only is it muscle memory to move across the range of the instrument, but it's our mind's ear to be able to hear, okay, it just sounded like it went up a little bit, so I'm going to go ahead and move up a little bit. We're not talking necessarily about bluesy bends at this point, right? If I play 4 draw, what's the next lowest note? 4 blow. If you get used to that sound, if you hear, you can easily hear that, oh, hey, that wasn't a normal note. I'm used to hearing 4 blow as the last note, but I heard something that was a little bit lower than that previous note, 4 draw, D to D flat on a C harmonica. So you expected a little bit of a larger step, 2 half steps in this case, from D to C, D down to D flat down to C, that's 2 half steps, but you got a much smaller distance. So this alerts us because as we get really comfortable playing this simple major scale, it alerts us to our changes from that. So it gives us a reference point as well. Now here's the really cool thing, is it takes you as an improviser, and when we hear something in our mind, again our mind's ear, we hear something and we want to create it on our instrument. How many times have you heard a cool lick, a cool idea, a melody in your own mind, your own creation, and you went on your instrument and you weren't able to find it? This is really going to be helpful on that. So this is also part of this process. Even though we're just doing basic movement exercises on the harmonic, it's like fingering exercises to a piano player or a saxophone player or a trumpet player. It really has a lot of musical ramifications. All right, so I think we're about ready to play.